Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. So in today's class we learn about analogy from the subject reasoning. What are we going to learn? Analogy from the subject reasoning. An analogy is a comparison between things which are basically not alike but which share some kind of striking similarity. What is analogy? In simple words, analogy is a comparison between things which are basically similar. Let us say, for example, here we are comparing a potato and a carrot together. Are these both same? No, but they are similar. Similar in what way? They are similar in the way that both of these are vegetables. Yes, potato and carrot are both vegetables. So here we are drawing an analogy. That means we are drawing a comparison. Though they are not both same, but they are similar because of the common feature they share, that is they both being vegetables. Now coming to how to read analogies. The symbol, can you see this symbol children? We are having two dots, one below the other. It is read as is to. It means is to. And the symbol two pairs of two dots means as. If I say milk, two dots, curd, again four dots, then you have tree, wood. Or no, let me take wood and furniture here. Wood and furniture. Can you see this sentence here? This is an analogy that I have drawn between two pairs. The first pair is milk and curd. The second one is wood and furniture. Yes children, what does this read as? Milk is to curd as wood is to furniture. Understood? How do we read this? These two dots here are read as is to, and these four dots here mean as. What is the meaning of this actually? That milk is to curd. What is the relationship between these two children? Milk and curd? Curd is made from milk. Now this is the relationship between our first pair of words, that is milk and curd. Curd is made from milk. In the same way, as means in the same way wood and furniture are also related to each other. Furniture is made from wood. Yes, understood? The same, both the pair of words here share the same relationship. Here curd is made from milk. In the same way furniture is made from wood. And also see children, the order of the words. First we have milk, from that we have curd, and even in the same way here we are written wood first and then furniture. Wood, we have wood first and then we make furniture from it. If I write, let me erase this here. If I write furniture is to wood, this will be wrong analogy. Why? Wood is not made from furniture. See here. The second word is the word that we get from the first. Here do we get wood from furniture? No. We get furniture from wood. So the correct analogy would be milk is to curd as wood is to furniture. Understood children? What is an analogy here? Analogy is a comparison between things which are not alike but which share some kind of striking similarity. Even here we are having another example. Apple is to fruit. While reading, this is read as apple is to fruit as carrot is to vegetable. How will we read it as? Apple is to fruit as carrot is to vegetable. Stated another way, the relationship between apple and fruit is the same as the relationship between carrot and vegetable. Yes, apple is a fruit and carrot is a vegetable. Both of the relationship is same. What is the relationship? Apple is a fruit. In the same way, carrot is a vegetable. But if I write apple fruit as apple is to fruit as vegetable is to carrot, will this be correct? No. First we should have carrot, then we have the group to which it belongs, that is the vegetable. See, first we had the fruit and then we had the group that which it belongs. In the same way, first we should write carrot and then the group to which it belongs, children. The order of the words is also very important in analogy. The relationship should be the same in both the given pairs of numbers. Here this will be our first pair and this will be our second pair. Now how to solve analogies? Step 1. Look carefully at the first pair of examples. Step 2. How are these two pairs connected? Then complete the second pair in the same way as the first pair. Make sure all the necessary changes are made. What are they saying? In the example, let us take our first analogy here, that is picture based analogy. We are having two pairs as usual, two pairs. This is our first pair. Before as we have one pair and after as we have the another pair. We need to understand the relationship between these two figures, first two figures. What is it? What is the relationship between these two? See, from this we will get this. Yes, this is a part of the second figure. If we draw a single line, then it will be our second figure. Understood, children? The first figure is a part of the second figure. It's almost complete. It's not a complete second figure, but it is almost complete and it is a part of the second figure. And here we should have a rectangle but not a square. It is a typing mistake. It should be a rectangle here. In the same way, now we have to apply this relationship to our second pair. Here we have given question mark. We have to find out which figure should be there from the given options. Yes, children, what was the relationship again? The first figure is a part of the second figure. Second figure should be a complete figure. Yes, second figure is a complete figure. Now if you look at the given options A, B, C and D, which is the correct answer? Option B. Yes, a complete circle. See, if I draw here, if I join these together, what am I getting here? I am getting a complete circle. So option B, circle, is our complete figure here. Understood? The first figure is a part of the second figure and second figure is the complete one. Here C, D and A are all incomplete. So those cannot be our correct answers. Only option B, full circle, is the correct answer. Clear, children? The first one. Next, choose the correct matching pair. Again, potato is to carrot as apple is to dash. See, what is the relationship? First study the relationship between the first pair. Carrot and potato. We are having potato and carrot. What are they both? How are they related? They both belong to the same group, that is vegetables. Both potato and carrot are vegetables. Now in the same way, apple and dash. What is apple? Apple is a fruit. So the second image here should also be a fruit. Yes, children, apple is a fruit. So even the second image here should be a fruit. If you look at the first options given here, we have burger, ice cream, mango and onion. Now from these, which is a fruit? Option C, mango is our fruit. So option C becomes the correct answer. Understood? Pair of figures on the left side are our vegetables and pair of figures on the right side are our fruits. Now from the given options only mango is a fruit. So we have chosen mango as the correct answer. Next we have number based analogies. Choose the correct matching pair. See, we have 2, 4. 2 is to 4 as 3 is to dash. 2 is to 4 as 3 is to dash. Now what is the relationship? When we multiply 2 with 2, we'll get 4. This is the relationship between 2 and 4. Yes, what is it? When we multiplied it with 2, we'll get our second number. That means when the first number is multiplied with 2, we'll get our second number. Now let us multiply our 3 with 2 and see. 3 into 2 is equal to 6. We are having option C, 6 here. Understood, children? Why am I multiplying here with 2 as well? They both follow the same relationship. Both the given pairs have the same relationship. So as in the first pair we have multiplied with 2, for the second pair as well I am multiplying with 2. 3 into 2 is equal to 6. Option C, 6 is our correct answer. You might think we get 2 plus 2 is also equal to 4. Yes, okay, if we consider this relationship between the first two numbers, now if I add, what did we do in the first pair? Adding 2. So if I add 2 to our 3 as well, we'll get 3 plus 2, 5. Is 5 in the given options, children? No, we do not have 5 in the given options. That means it is not the correct relationship. What is the correct relationship? 3 into 2 is equal to 6. Option C, 6 will be our correct answer. Next, alphabet based analogy. Now choose the matching pair. We are having B, D. Then we have X and then dash. So B is related to D and in the same way X is related to dash. If you look at the alphabets, children, A, B, C, D, E, from B if we take 2 steps, 1, 2. Where do we arrive? We arrive at D. Yes, from B if we take 2 steps, we arrive at D. In the same way we have X, Y, Z. So from X if we move 2 steps, we arrive at Z. The relationship between B and D is that if we move 2 steps forward, we'll get D. In the same way, to find out the letter that is related to our X, we have to move 2 steps forward from X. When we do that, we'll get Z as our answer. Option B, Z is the correct option. Understood, children? Next, word based analogy. Now here we are having words which are related to each other, like birds, fly. Birds is to fly as men is to what? See, birds, what do birds do? How do birds move? Birds fly to move. In the same way, what is the relation here? Birds fly to move. What do birds do to move? They fly. So in the same way, what do men do to move? Do we fly? No. Do we walk? Yes. Do men walk? Yes. Do men swim to move? No. Do men hop? No. Yes, men swim and hop, children, but they do not do it continuously. Suppose if I want to go from here to the next classroom, suppose I am sitting in my classroom and I want to go to the next classroom, will I swim and go or will I hop and go? No, right? We always use walking to move. That is why option B, walk, becomes the correct answer. The relationship between the first word and second word is, what does the first word do to move? As birds fly to move. Similarly, men walk to move. That is why option B, walk, is the correct answer. Now we have understood what are the different types of analogies with some examples. Now let us solve a few questions based on it. Level 1, directions. There is a certain relationship between the pair of figures, numbers, letters, words on either side of as. This is our as symbol. Yes, children, identify relationship between the pair and find the missing term. Starting with the first question, we are having doctor is to hospital as student is to dash. What is the relationship between the first pair? A doctor is a one who works at the hospital or who goes to hospital. Now in the same way, a student is one who will be at what, children? Who is a student? Student is one who studies at school. Student is one who studies at school. So in the given options, which is the correct one? We have school, a pizza center, a cinema theater, and a temple. Yes, students, the correct option is option A. The person doctor here goes to a hospital. We find doctors in the hospital, and in the same way students are those who go to a school. Next, fish is to dash as dog is to kennel. Now this is a kennel, a small dog house where dogs live. If you observe the question here, there is a little bit change in the pattern. Yes, children? Normally we were given the first pair and we had to find out the missing object from the second pair, missing term from the second pair. But here the second pair is complete. We have to find the missing one from the first pair. Now what is the relationship between this complete pair? We are having dog and a kennel. That means this is our dog's house. This is where dogs live. Yes, this is the relationship between the pair here. We are having dog and then we have the place it lives. So even for the first pair, what do we have? We have fish. And where does fish live, children? Fish lives in water. Yes, from the given options, option A becomes our correct answer. We are having water here. So this is the place where fish live or where we can find fish. Understood? First, if you understand the relationship between the pair, the complete pair, you will be able to find out the missing term from the other pair as well. Next question, we are having cones. What do we have here, children? Cone. See, the first cone is in up direction. The second one is in down. Is facing, the first cone is facing downwards and the second cone is facing upwards. This is a pair, right? Before as 2, this will be one pair and after it, this will be our second pair. Now the first pair is the complete pair here. In that the first cone is facing downwards, it is pointedness is facing downwards, and in the second figure the pointiness is facing upwards. What is the relationship between these two? They are facing the opposite directions. Yes, what is the opposite of up? The opposite of up is down. What is the opposite of down? The opposite of down is up. So what is the relation here now? The relationship is that the given pair is facing in opposite directions. The first one is facing downwards, so the next one is facing upwards, which is in the opposite direction. Now the same relationship is to be applied to our second pair as well. In the second pair, this cone is facing which side, children? The pointy side is facing our right side. The pointy side is facing the right side. So the next item in the pair, the next figure will face in which direction? The opposite of right is left. Yes, the pointing edge should face the left side like this. And we have a circle here, the cone part, and then inside that circle, see again we are having a small circle. So this should be our diagram which completes the given analogy. From the given options, which is the correct one? If you observe, both option A and option D have the pointiness facing towards the left side. But from these, only our option A is our correct answer. Why? Because of the small detail, children. If you observe, see in the cone we are having the circle here. But for option D, there is a triangle placed. So that is why option D becomes our wrong answer. Only option A is the correct one. I hope this is clear, right children? What is the relationship? The relationship is that the figures are facing in opposite directions to each other. Here down, up, right, and then we are having the left facing cone. The next question 4. If you observe again, this is a figure based analogy where we'll have figures, and from the figure we have to find out the relationship. See, in the first figure we are having two circles here and a square at the bottom, left bottom. Yes, this is the left bottom. Now if you look at the second item in the pair, the circles are in the same place. See, the circles are in the same place, only our triangle has moved to the opposite direction. Understood, children? We are having two circles here. The two items, the figure that is in two numbers is in the same place. Only the figure that is in single item here, what is it? It is our triangle, has moved to the opposite direction. That is a relationship between our first pair. Now if we apply the same relationship to our second pair, what should the figure be? First let us draw a square with 4 blocks. See here the triangles are 2 in number, so their places won't change. Keep them as it is. Our circle here will move to the opposite direction. It was here in the right side bottom. Now it will go to the left top. Left top. Understood, children? So this will be our required figure to complete the given analogy. If you look at the given options, which is the correct one? Option C. We are having two circles, and again, see children, all the figures are same in both of them. We are having two circles and a triangle, again two circles and a triangle. Now in pair 2 also we should have two circles and a triangle. See, we are having two circles and a triangle, and the placing is also important. The triangles are in the same place, only our circle has moved to the opposite direction. I hope this is clear. Moving on to question number 5. What do we have here? We have a circle, inside it we have a square, and then we have a circle. In the first pair, the first figure has circle, square and circle. Now coming to the second figure, we are having square, circle and square. What are you understanding here? See children, first in the first circle we had, in the first figure we had circle, square and circle. In the second figure we have square, circle and square. Understood? Are you seeing the relationship here? Circle, square, circle. Now all the squares are replaced by circles. Here we had circle, now we have square. Here we have square, but now we have circle. Here we have circle, but now we have square. The figures, in the first figure we are having circles and squares. In the second figure also we have circles and squares itself. No other diagrams are used. The only difference is that their arrangement has been changed. Now if we apply the same relationship to our second pair, what do we have, children? We have triangle and square. Triangle, square, triangle. What should be the second diagram for this? We should have square, triangle and square. Am I right? See, in the first figure we are having only two diagrams. Those are our squares and triangles. So even in the second figure we should have squares and triangles itself. Now if you take only that point in mind, if you look at option A, in option A we are having circle. But here we do not have any circle, right? But here we do not have any circle. So option A is wrong. Next, option B also has a circle. So again it is wrong. Option C. Option C has a square, triangle and square. Yes, it has no other shapes. So let it be there. And then option D also has a circle in it. So option D is also our wrong answer. What is the correct one, children? Option C is our correct one. That is square, triangle and square. See, the first figure is triangle, square, triangle. Now replace the triangles with square. Instead of triangle, write square, and instead of square, write our triangle. So a big square, then a small triangle and then a small triangle. This is our correct answer. And with this we've come to the end of today's class. What did we learn today? We learned about the topic analogy from the subject reasoning. We learned the different types of analogy and also learned how to solve problems based on the topic. Please, I hope today's class was clear. Please visit our website www.aimstoday.in for other information regarding online classes, quizzes, live worksheets, DIY activities, English classes and coding. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.